So I think this is going to be my last Boy Meets World character review, and it's going to be for Amy and Alan. And the only reason I'm not doing every other parent on the show, like Chet Hunter, is because I mentioned Chet when I did Sean's review, and I mentioned Chet when I did Jack's review. And honestly, I don't have anything nice to say about him. It would just piss me off talking about him. And I'm not doing Jonathan Turner because, yes, he's a great fucking guy. But they ghosted him like they did everyone else. But I'm doing Amy and Alan because... Oh, and I'm also not doing Topanga's parents because there was such a drastic change in their characters throughout the show that it just kind of got on my nerves. And their names changed. It was just like... Yeah. So, Amy and Alan. Underlining, they were always great parents. They wanted what was best for their children, and they did what was best for their children. My biggest issue was when it came to them getting married. And yes, Amy had her reasons for not wanting Cory and Topanga to be married, but I think she played it... I think her reasonings more fell into the line of Cory still being her baby boy and not, oh, they're too young. It was, he's my baby, he's my son, blah, blah, blah. And I guess I understand that from a mother perspective, but it's also like, he's a full-grown man at this point. He's 18, 19. And yes, that doesn't feel like an adult, but he is. And she's still treating him like he's a 4-year-old on the playground, proposing with a ring pop, like... So that was just one of the seasons that like or moments that made for Amy. Alan always seemed like a chill dad. I do think he definitely favored different kids. I think Eric was his favorite, even though Eric was kind of the dumbest one on the show. And again, Morgan was not that important. Even in the remade series, you can still tell that Josh, is it Joshua? I think it's Josh, is more important than Morgan was. And he favored his boys. And no, he didn't favor Cory. He favored Cory in a sense of giving Cory what he wanted when he wanted it. But he bonded more with Eric. And you can tell he bonded more with Eric. I don't really have a complaint for the dad. I mean, he wasn't abusive. He wasn't horrible. He took Sean in when he could. There was a moment when I think he wanted him to stop being friends with Sean. I can't fully remember, but it's always things that you gotta like pay attention to, little details and stuff. But and overall, he was a great dad, and he tried to be a good dad to Sean. And yeah, the thing, however, I didn't like with Girl Meets World, the spinoff, was Alan was still Alan. Nothing really changed, but Amy became more snickery, like. She was bitching about the holidays being at Cory and Topanga's instead of at their place. Which I understand, especially if like every year it's at your mom's house and then suddenly it's at yours. It's like, why are you taking something from me? But I think it was also like she was making little snide comments, and I think they amped up the hatred she had for Topanga, even though she never truly hated Topanga. She just hated the situation of her son getting married young. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. So what are your thoughts on Amy and Alan from Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World? Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.